So what up, YouTube? I'm sure plenty of y'all remember this bimbo from her scandal days back in the mid 2000 teens. And since then, she's gotten involved with a new television drama called American Sun Play on Netflix. I'm not going to even pretend like I know what it's about, nor do I care. But I wanted to show you something because I was getting ready to browse trending topics and stuff and go to the usual places that I go to on Instagram. When for some reason or another, her IG popped up, and IG does that frequently to people that you're not even following. I would never follow this bimbo, but just out of curiosity, I scrolled through some of her pictures. Now, as you know, Kerry Washington is she's married to I think his name is Nasugi Asamuga, this African dude that he used to play for one of those NFL teams out west. I think it was either the Seattle Seahawks or one of them. I don't know, but he was a former NFL player, and he also his family owns a bunch of businesses both here and in the United States. So Kerry Washington was one of these chicks that you know she was going to find her meal ticket as she was getting older, and her swirling days were kind of dwindling, and along with that scandal show, she had to find a meal ticket to crawl underneath as a failsafe. So she had a baby with this guy, and ever since then, she's been back in Hollywood doing her thing. Now, I personally thought that their marriage wouldn't last 2 years, but from what I know, they're still married. Okay. Now, this is what's strange. This is what I wanted you guys to notice. So we're gonna start scrolling through here. Okay, not very slowly, not too fast. And if I'm scrolling too fast, you guys will have the opportunity to slow it down. I believe YouTube provides that option. Now you see her, she's posing with a lot of different celebrities. There you see Samuel L. Jackson and some other guy, I don't know. Some of these are her co-stars on uh, whatever it's called, American Sun Play, whatever. She's posing with a bunch of white guys, and in all fairness, she poses with a lot of black dudes too. That's her putting up her picture, excuse me, of her when she co-starred with Samuel L. Jackson in the ultra popular Django Unchained. I don't know who any of these people are, but I know this guy on the right. I don't know his name, but I know he played a like a black House of Representatives back during Jim Crow in that movie Race about Jesse Owens. Um, and my point that I want to make is I learned from my last relationship that whatever a female displays, okay, whatever a female puts on display is what is most important to her. Okay. Now this woman apparently has been married for what, over 5 years, or is it 4 years? I don't know. But when you look, from what I've seen, you don't see any pictures of her wife and kid. You see her with her scandal co-star. She just loves this guy. You see her with some other white dude. You see her with a bunch of black guys too. Now that's Forrest Whitaker, but and I want to make this point. Not also does she not show her family at all in this, but I also want to make the point that for black men that are still interested in getting with these so-called professional black women, you have to understand something about the professional black female, okay? First of all, the majority of them don't have any respect for you, even if they marry you, okay? A lot of these females are married to their careers more than they're married to their husbands. Okay, so the few of them that are marriage material, and with Kerry Washington, I've always felt that was debatable, but subject for another video. Obviously she's a professional woman. She's a professional actress, right? And at one time she was at, the top echelon of black female actresses in Hollywood. If you look, it's clear cut obvious that her career is far more, not only her career, but people involved in her career are far more important to her than what she has at home. Because what you will notice of women of all ages, especially black women, is they put whatever they are proud of, whatever they like to flaunt, whatever they want to brag about, they will put that on display on social media, and especially Instagram. Okay? If they are proud that they have a natural big ass, they will put that on display. If they are proud that they have big fake tits, like that Las Vegas prostitute that I made a video about, they will put that on display. If they're proud that they're with a white man, they will put that on display. If they're proud that they have a high heel shoe collection, they will put that on display. If they're proud that they have pretty feet, they will put that on display. Okay? Whatever they are proud of, whatever is most important to them, that's what they're going to put on display. Now, I'll take this picture as an example. Okay. This guy, I guess this is one of her co-stars. Now that she's gotten older, and I want to show you this picture too. Hold up. Where is it? Yeah. You can see, first of all, that Kerry Washington has clearly hit the wall as we try to warn black females, when they're younger, and they think they're, you know, um, Billy Badass, so to speak, in the looks department. Sooner or later, you're gonna hit a wall. I remember when Kerry Washington was pretty decent looking chick, and she had a lot more meat on her bones than she does now. She lost a lot of weight. She just doesn't have a face, even with makeup on, to be a bony chick. But to me, she's hit the wall. And so now she's with this black dude after all those years of swirling. But if we scroll back up, okay, see her with the white dude. Oh, is that her? Is that her with her? No, that's somebody else. No, ironically, that's Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Lovely family. But we scroll back up here. I want to use this because I don't want to just make this about swirling. Okay. Now, here's a woman. In most of her pictures, she's posing with her co-stars and people that are involved in her work life. And she's so happy to be around them. But again, just like in the case of that Tamla Harris, or whatever her name, Tamla Horsford, that Caribbean lady down in Georgia that turned up dead during that overnight football mom slumber party, right? She's posing with everybody. She seems to be with everybody and anybody but her family at home, right? Now, if I was her husband, whether I was a white man or a black man, I know a lot of people, they think, especially in this day and age of pro-feminism and everything, they think that women should have a right to do whatever they want to do. And hold up, let me turn this down just a little bit. They think that women should have a right to do whatever they want to do, even when they're married. Okay? I would have a real problem with my wife putting her hand on the chin and face of another man, even if, there's nothing going on there. I would think that that would just be disrespectful to my fucking marriage. The only way this would be okay to me is if this dude was some type of a relative. Okay? But you putting your head in this dude's jaw and chin and grabbing his face, and that's supposed to be reserved only for me. But again, that's why I don't deal with these hoes anymore, because you have to understand, especially not just these professional black women, these thoughtbot black females, they are married to themselves before they're married to you, their children, or anything else. Okay? Meaning they come first, they come number one. And when you understand that, you better appreciate, you know, why so many of them are single. It's not just because they can't find a man that'll marry them. A lot of them, they prefer, you know, the freedom and independence, the freedom that single life gives them to get what they want. Now, apparently, this woman, Kerry Washington, even at, as popular as she was, being engaged to a white man at one point, being the swirl queen of black women's little hearts, she couldn't convince a white man to impregnate and marry her, so she gave up and married a dark-skinned black guy. But she made sure that dude had resources. Okay, imagine if those resources dry up. Imagine if those resources dry up. What will become of that marriage? Okay, it's almost like, he's the default man. I forget what, there was a catchy term one of you brothers used, but it's like he's the backup plan or something. You see there, she has the girl, Nia Wilson, that was stabbed to death in Oakland, California. But she makes a lot about keeping her family life secret. But I don't, you know what? I do not buy that, because I know black women and I know women, period. Whatever is most important to a woman is what she's gonna be on putting on social media. If she considers herself one of those Jesus freaks, like an evangelist, she's gonna be, on there reciting scriptures from the Bible and singing Bible hymns. If she's proud that she's a gym rat, she's gonna be putting up pictures of her body, while she's at the gym working out. Okay, obviously we see what is most important to Kerry Washington and women like her. Okay, so you have to understand, you black man, and there's a picture of her face and face with this white dude. Okay, and these are recent pictures. Okay, she's been married to her husband now for like 4 years. And I know this dude is a grade A Captain Save-A-Ho simp, Namdi Asamuga, because there's no way in heaven or hell any other grown ass man, especially no grown ass black man, is going to put up with his wife doing this. Look, I'd be like, hey baby, I understand you have a career, you have co-stars, you have friends, but I have a right to speak up. I'm your husband. I don't want you putting your hand and other men putting their hands on you like this. It's one thing to take a picture, but damn, I don't care if he's white or black. Anyway, guys, I just want to make that point. And those of you brothers that are smart, you probably already know this, but just want to make that point. And I will say this, I want to say one other thing. This is such a convenient app when I don't feel like, producing a video like the way I normally produce it, with the ads and everything and the music background. When I just want to, make a quick point about something and upload it right quick, this is such a convenient app to do that. So thanks so much, guys. More coming down the pipe, and talk to you later, guys.